Should you watch or skip Wicked for Good? Here's my initial verdict. Watch it. If you're a fan of the first part, the play, or musicals in general, this is a must watch. So is this a fitting conclusion? Let's find out. Here's the setup. For context, I'm a big fan of the original Wicked play, and I was cautious going into this half since I've always preferred the first act of the stage version to the second. John M. Chu returns to direct, and we dive deeper into Elphaba and Glinda's journey. The story picks up right after the first film. Elphaba is in exile, and the wizard is building the yellow brick road while imprisoning and enslaving animals. We get to see their arcs come full circle in this conclusion, with Cynthia, Erivo, and Ariana Grande leading the film again. The vocals and emotional beats are front and center. For the positives, Cynthia and Ariana absolutely shine and deliver phenomenal performances in this movie. Opening night, at least 3 musical numbers had the entire theater cheering. The songs For Good and No Good Deed especially brought down the house. John M. Chu shows real command of the visual style and his direction. There's a mirror sequence with continuous shots that's incredibly well executed. The Emerald City looks richer, brighter, and more cinematic than part 1, with stronger detail and more outstanding CGI. There's also a light touch of humor sprinkled throughout, and it lands surprisingly well without breaking the tone. I wasn't for sure how they would handle Dorothy and crew in this version, but the inclusion is subtle, respectful, and genuinely well done. The finale delivers real heart and closure with an emotional payoff worth watching for any fan. You could hear multiple people sobbing, and emotionally, this hit harder for the audience. Bring your tissues. Here are my negatives. There are definitely some pacing and tone issues in the middle, especially between major musical moments. And one complaint, without giving away any spoilers, is Elphaba's reaction to one supporting character's fate. Should have brought tears. It just felt like she blew it off and moved on. But this ties into the tone of it to where it should have been sad, and it jumps immediately into a funny moment, kind of a little bit of a battle between Ariana and Cynthia. As far as the music, some of the reprises and new songs don't hit as hard as the originals. This is where the first movie was stronger, with standout numbers with Popular and Defying Gravity. Here's my final verdict. I'm giving Wicked for Good 4 out of 5 stars. It's probably about a 3.75. It's just a little bit under the first movie, and I enjoyed this half more than the original play's second act, but slightly less than the first movie. The songs aren't quite as iconic, but the emotional payoff is way greater. If you're a fan of the first movie or musicals, this is an absolutely must watch. Hit like, follow, and subscribe for more short weekly movie reviews. This is Rusty Reels, watching the good, the bad, and the so bad it's painful, so you don't have to.